I don't know, what do you guys think in general? Creepy?
Yeah.
Any questions about, for instance, the effects in the film? How we did something? Or
They just raised a doll from the dead. Used the hair. They showed you how it was done.
How about that fog?
the fog. Yeah, the fog was a real pain in the ass, actually. and after doing those scenes, because we shot all of the fog scenes when he's burying the doll in the garden. Right, this is a garden that's right on the side of the house that we rented to shoot this stuff. So this is in Mobile, Alabama, by the way. And so we got out there. It was perfect. There was like no wind, and we're going, oh, this is going to be great. As soon as we got all the lights set, and we got everything in order, and got the actress who was 8 years old that was playing the doll, she was supposed to get up out of the grave. As soon as we got all of that set, we get this 20-mile-an-hour wind coming whipping through. So we just had no luck at all controlling the wind. The fog was blowing everywhere. And basically we'd have to stop, let the wind die down, and then resume.
And also this actually looks sharper than this. It wasn't set up properly.
That's cool. It still looked, I think it looked good.
It worked
yeah,
fine, but I can tell the difference just a little bit. I've seen it.
Right. Yes, that is true. And any other questions on that? Yes. Acting. Yes. Yeah. Actually, it was the girl. She's 8. As I was saying, and at first she had no idea, of course. So, it's kind of like, okay, now you're supposed to act like a really creepy doll, and kind of in the sense that you're the spirit trapped inside of a ventriloquist dummy. And so I just went through the movements with her, and I was like, yeah, this is the kind of thing you're trapped inside this thing, and so when you move, it's not like the doll per se is living, you're in it and you're trying to move it. That is basically the idea. So, and then she got it. She nailed it. I mean, it was creepy as hell when she comes through the door. It creeped us out. Don't
And some more questions.
Yeah.
How about far back left, right there?
How long did it take the actress to put on the doll attire?
Yeah, that was another issue that we had, because basically what I did is I ended up for the original ventriloquist dummy, I made that thing. I got all the parts. My wife actually made the dress, and she had to make 2 dresses. A dress for the doll, which was 4 foot high, and then the actress was actually 4.5 foot. So she made another dress to correspond to the actress, and basically once we got her on set, the thing was that, well, I got to backtrack. I had to redo the ventriloquist doll parts, like their head, in latex. I did the whole thing. I did a positive sculpture, negative mold, recast, made an actual form-fitting head, went around her, and of course the hands. So she had to fit those things on, and they were tight. In the first place, the head was left no room. It had to really look like the doll, the doll head without any distortion. So we were, I don't know, it took a few hours, I would say. It just to get her looking right on set. And of course, you start running into problems when you're shooting at night. She's 8 years old in the first place. We don't want to go till 2 o'clock in the morning, with this girl. So we were working pretty fast, just trying to get everything going, get the lighting, the fog, and everything together.
And moving across this way, right here.
What did you do for kind of the soundtrack near the end? How did you get that metallic resonating sound? Like that?
Yeah, that was that whole thing at the end was a combination of 6 different tracks. And there were different tracks that were, I believe, all the stuff was from pond5.com. and Shutterstock.com. Both of those are great places to get stock music. So I got these pieces and I just started working with them and layered them. And the resonance thing, that ringing, that creepy ringing, is just it's kind of like a noise loop that they have, you know. And so I just kind of added it with the music. You know.
And another question going this way, yes, sir.
In terms of writing and getting what you have seen before production starts, did you ever find a moment in which you had thought about something and then you have to change it to make it fit your limited resources?
Yes, absolutely. In the story, in the original story, Joe had it set in a lighthouse, okay? I searched high and low for a lighthouse, could not find one that fit the parameters, so I ended up going with this incredible house in Mobile, which is it's just a stunning house, great location.
Yes, lady right here, then I'll come to you.
The sleeping scene where he wakes up and, well, he's having that dream where he's watching the girl dancing. How did you combine those shots to kind of overlap each other but still have that quality of we're seeing him but we're also seeing her?
Seeing him also, of her dancing, when
Yes.
she's like in the forest. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, a couple of those shots within that were stock footage shots. And it was just a matter of taking those images and working with them and just getting it to the point where I was satisfied with kind of a short nightmare sequence. It's very short. It's just kind of leading into the point where he wakes up because they're talking again, right? Machin is talking to the doll. And that was it. But I just wanted to set up some kind of a creepy tone moving into the final, like the final 7 minutes of the film.
Yes, sir.
It's a really good job. It's hard to believe that you did it for $54.
$5,400.
Yeah.
That
And
was
so
the
my
original
question
budget.
is this: given your really tight budget, how much of your money went to rent that beautiful house that was perfect for what your needs were?
$1,900.
So almost, good Lord.
Yeah, so we actually ended up with about $3,500 left.
Oh,
And I paid the actors, I paid the cast and crew.
An
I
amazing
don't screw around. Thank
accomplishment.
you.
This goes to say that people can make films for less than they think. Especially, I'm a really strong believer in independent films. There's nothing wrong with the others because the Hollywood films, they got all of the money and all of the magic. But I tell you what, if you want to make films, make them. What we would like to see here is that for Nacogdoches to become like a small, at least to begin with, a little independent mecca for films. And one reason that we have this film festival is not only because they want some money, but because it is something that we hope will encourage people in their enthusiasm for film, not only in observing films, but in making films. And I would like this to happen to Nacogdoches. I've wanted this for a long time. And Brad Mall and I have talked about this before. This place is ripe for it. The talent is here, but we need to have a supportive community. And that's one reason we have the film festival, to support films, to support short films, long films, all independent features, as well as, prominent films that we're showing here too. So think about it, guys. Make films. Make it happen. Was that all the questions? Are we good now? Oh, I got one more.
How long total did it take you to film the entire?
The whole thing, 3.5 days. 3.5.
Wow.
Well, 3 long days, and then we had a half day, which was like a pickup day.